What is up, Cobra Kai fans? Welcome back to the channel. And I got a special guest with me, my good friend Noah, TCK Films.
What's up, everyone?
We are doing a dojo draft. If you are complete OGs and you have been here since the beginning of both of us, you'll know that we've done one of these back when we were waiting for season 4, but a lot of time has passed since then, and we got a ton of new characters. So we're going to do a part 2. And I'm hearing from the grapevine that we're doing a Kings of Pop Culture tournament, Sekai Taikai tournament.
Little teaser.
And me and TCK are going to kickstart this whole thing. So a lot of things to look forward to. So to start off, to make sure everything is fair, we are going to old-fashioned on Google flip a coin here to see who's going to pick first. And then I'm going to show you guys, or real quick, I'm going to shout out some people in the chat. Rash, what's up, Comic Kai Brothers? Good to see you, man. Melissa. Got Finn. And the legend, Abbas. What's up, Abbas? Good to see you, man. The chosen one, Kings of Pop Culture tournament. All right, that's
coming soon.
Yes, that's everybody that's in the chat right now. We'll go through it later, but we got a coin flip, so we're gonna flip, and whoever I'm gonna have TCK call it since he's the guest here today. And TCK, what do you got? What are you calling here?
A wise man said to me, "It's always heads unless it's tails." So I'm going with tails.
Okay. All right. So if it's tails, TCK will get the first pick. If it's heads, I will get the first pick. All right. Moment of truth.
Here we go.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. So TCK, he has got a point there. So for all the other kings watching in the chat, you might want to pick tails. Okay.
Yeah.
So TCK will get first pick. Now let me figure out how to share the screen, the other screen, so you guys can see what we're working with in the draft pool. All right. So here we go. These are, I believe I told Noah, 24 fighters. So we're going to end the draft with 12 each. And we got a lot of stars in there. We also got a lot of bums.
Of course. We got everyone who's 20 years old to 100 years old.
Exactly. There's no age discrimination here. TCK, with the first pick in the Kings of Pop Culture Dojo draft, who are you going with?
I was thinking about this. This is a really tough pick, actually, because especially after season 6, I feel like the scales have changed. You know, you got Johnny beating Silver now. It's everything's out of whack. But I've been thinking about this for the past 20 minutes. If I got the first pick, and I'm gonna rock with my boy, who defeated Silver. He only had that slash on his back when he turned around. So I'm going with my boy, Chosen Taguchi.
Ooh, that's a good pick. Where is he? Right here.
There he is.
That's a very good pick. You know, I mean, TCK, back when we did it all those years ago, I had prep notes, and I know you did too. We were strategizing like crazy, but this time I had zero. I'm shooting from the hip right now. Wow.
Same here. I think Chosen, I feel like I honestly think he's the best fighter out of all of them because he beat Silver really, and Silver pretty much beat everyone else. It's a tough pick though because Chosen lost to a flower in season 6.
He did. That he did. So, he's got some weaknesses.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is where it's going to get real interesting. I could go with my feelings. I know where I want to go there, but I'm thinking with my noggin for this one. And judging from what we've seen from season 6, I saw a lot of good things. And I'm going to go with new Sensei Wolf from the Iron Dragons.
I like it.
He was able to put Johnny down multiple times, and he didn't even land a hit on him. He was able to fight Daniel and Johnny simultaneously and take them both with no problem. So
that's a good pick.
Yeah.
Because Johnny just took down 5 guys the season before, and he struggled with Daniel against Sensei Wolf.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
I like that. I wasn't expecting you to go there, but I like it.
yeah, I mean, yeah, the chat probably thought they knew where I was gonna go, but I threw a curveball.
Plot twist. Yeah. I feel like we should also mention that the draft, the team is also the chemistry, how well they work together, right? It's not just power.
Yes, yeah, you could have all the power in the world with Terry, Daniel, Kreese, but you got 3 guys that are like in a triangle against each other. That might not be the smartest choice.
Mm-hmm. All right. So on that note, my next pick. Who else works better with Chosen than the Karate Kid himself, Daniel LaRusso? I'm gonna go with Daniel LaRusso.
Oh, you are putting me in a very, very tough spot right now. That is a great pick.
I mean, obviously we know the chemistry is there. They've been fighting side by side for a few seasons now. Daniel's the one who called up Chosen when he needed backup. He called him for a reason, for some reinforcements. I love this duo, and we know they can work together, and we know Daniel fought Terry Silver and beat him, and Chosen also did.
Very true.
That's what I'm going with.
Ooh, okay. This puts me in an even tougher spot. I mean, I was already teetering a little bit, but now I am going to put the chemistry aside. And I think just because over a little piece of steak, they can put their differences aside for this big war. So I'm going with my boy Johnny Lawrence for my second pick. I think just put the steak aside, give them each a piece of steak, and they'll be okay.
You're right.
So as long as your next pick is gonna,
if they can work together, then that's a tough, first 2 picks to challenge. Right. If they can work together, like they are unstoppable, I think.
Your next pick is really going to determine where I'm going next.
Yeah, now it's getting really tricky. See, like I want to pick Silver, but I'm like, there's too much history here. There's too much beef between the 2 of them and Silver. So I feel that's way too much.
Wait 1 second, TCK. Do you see Kreese on this list? I don't think I put him on. I might have to add him.
Shoot.
I left out the man. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I did not notice that either.
It'll take 2 seconds. I just got to find an image of him. Come on. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, because I was looking at the pool, and I was like, I feel like we're missing someone. Because I was analyzing all the senseis. Okay, got it. Please be quick. Please be quick. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah. Sorry, everyone.
Right now, I'm just debating if I go for my first student or do I keep going with the senseis. That's what I'm debating right now.
Yeah, because you could get ahead of me on the student front easily.
But I feel like there's a lot of students, though. Like, there's a lot of good students to pick from. And we're very limited on
added Axel, Zara, and Quan. It's pretty stacked.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now I can choose the file. There he is. There's the ugly mug. He's on there. All right.
Is Miguel on there?
Are you serious? What? I could have sworn I added him.
I thought I saw Miguel. What happened? Some of these guys disappeared.
Damn it. I could have sworn I added him.
The Miguel fans are not going to be happy.
One more second. This is an F for preparation right now.
Yeah, right.
Robbie's on there, right?
Quick deciding this was going to happen.
Is Robbie on there?
Robbie's on there, yeah.
Okay, good. Hawk is. Okay.
we know which side you lean towards.
Jacob's not going to be happy about that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He's on there. I think that's everybody. If anyone in the chat notices anyone else, I think we got everybody. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
All right. After some time thinking, I'm going to pick a Sensei still because I feel like there's plenty of kids to pick from. There's plenty of power. I'm just debating between two. I'm debating between Sensei Kim and Mike Barnes.
Okay. Ooh.
But I think I've decided I'm going to go with Mike Barnes just because I think Sensei Kim, Mike Barnes, I feel like we saw a lot of Sensei Kim fighting this season, and that really raised her on the power ranking for me. I don't know if she's equal to Mike, but definitely close. But Mike, we know, can work with Chosen and Daniel, at least a little bit. We saw that in the end of 5 and the beginning of 6. So I feel like not only do we just have, 3 powerhouses, but we got 3 guys who can work together, 3 OGs. Yeah. So I'm going with Mike Barnes. Karate's bad boy.
That's a solid pick. I mean, you definitely have the chemistry going right now. Definitely. Mm-hmm. And I might throw a further wrench into this chemistry right now but it's also good at the same time because you got business partners in Terry and Sensei Wolf. The only thing is Johnny, he's the black sheep right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm willing to take that risk. We got RJ in the chat. And Cobra
What's up, RJ?
What's up, gentlemen?
Man, if you can get them to work together, if you can get them to work together, I guess we're the coaches of our team. If we can get them to work together, or you can, that's insane. But I don't know about Johnny and Silver. I feel like Johnny and Sensei Wolf, they could work out there, but Johnny and Silver got a lot of shit between them.
The main thing that they have in common though, fighting wise, is that offensive Cobra Kai-esque style. That's what I'm leaning on.
It's a good point.
I mean, you got the balance though. You got like Mike Barnes, who's solely an offensive fighter. You got Chosen, who's like the perfect balance of both, and then you got Daniel, who's the master of defense at the same time.
Yeah, I'm liking my team so far, but your team, if they can work together, that's scary. All right. See, I'm really sticking with the chemistry. I think that's like key to making a team work for me, at least. That's my mindset going into this. So I'm gonna pick. This is tough. I think I'm gonna go with my first student here, but it's really tough because you know what? Screw it. Maybe with these senseis they can turn them around. I'm going with Axel.
Oh, you did not just do that. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. We know Axel's a bit of a wild card right now, but if these senseis can, shape him up, you have 3 great senseis, especially Daniel and Chosen, teaching them the right way. They're not abusive. We got an even more powerful Axel, I think, than what we've seen.
Dang. Okay. I thought you were going right here. I thought that's where you were going.
I was originally, and then I saw him. I was like, maybe I can spice it up a little bit.
Oh, man. Okay. I got to get some chemistry back on track for sure. I got to go with the dynamic duo of Miguel and Johnny. If he didn't at least have Miguel on his team, he would have 0 balance, or at least one of his sons.
Yeah.
He's got to have at least one. So I'm definitely Miguel. And plus, that's like an almost equal. They almost cancel each other out, even though Axel made Miguel his bitch. But
well, season's not over.
Exactly. There's still time.
You know what also I like about that? We saw Miguel sit the senseis down this season on that beach, Daniel and Johnny, and put them in their place. So maybe you could do that with the 3 of them.
Yes. That's a great point. Thank you for helping my case, bro.
I got to think about it everywhere. I like that pick, of course.
It's where it's gonna get down to the nitty gritty. It's not so obvious anymore.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Robbie Keane.
Oh.
And this is tough. This is really tough. I was debating between a few, but because especially, I don't know, Robbie and Axel, I feel like they could be, buds, especially with Axel's new senseis now that I have. I feel like if they could work it out, I feel like I have powerhouse kids. I feel like the two of them is all I need for all the kids, honestly. We saw focused Robbie in season 6. And he put down Quan. And, of course, Axel put down everyone. So it's really just like Miguel, though. Like Robbie versus Miguel, how's that going to go for the 100th time? But now Robbie's got Axel in his corner. So,
dude, there's so many different ways I could go now. I'm between 2 right now. 2.
I knew Jacob would like that.
This is a tough one, but I'm going to go with Mr. Rich Homie Quan. See, this is you and I strategized this pretty well because we swapped the rivals. Like Axel is not really rivals with Robbie, and Miguel's not really rivals with Quan. Their rivals are on opposite ends of the fence right now.
Yeah, I think that was the right pick.
Yeah.
So, it sucks he died.
Yeah. Hopefully he's living for this.
Yeah. Hopefully he gets resurrected. Okay.
That was a tough one.
Okay. Now, do I keep going with the kids or do I bring? I feel like I'm good on the senseis, honestly. I think the 3 of them bring a lot to this team. So, it's just okay. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for the Hawk fans. I'm putting Hawk on my team. Hopefully, it's Prime Hawk.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like a missed opportunity in this show. I feel like was having Chosen one-on-one with Hawk and having Mike Barnes one-on-one with Hawk because I feel like they're both very similar to each other. So hopefully we get Mike Barnes to bring out that more aggressive side that we saw with Hawk in the earlier season 3. And then now we have, Daniel and Chosen bringing the defense. So, I don't know. I'm going with Hawk. Hawk's my boy. He's always my boy. I mean, he hasn't really done much lately. But maybe this is when he can start doing stuff again on this team. You're the Hawk.
Oh, that's a great pick. You didn't make my job much easier, unfortunately. But it's between 2 again. Damn, it's between all girls. I think I'm trying to think with. Oh gosh, I'm gonna go with Zara.
Ooh,
got her Sensei and Terry. I think that's the first female pick. I think that will fit well. I was going to go with Sensei Kim, but I just with Terry. I'm gonna keep those cards to my chest.
Your team's got some edge. You got edgy characters to it.
I do.
Well, to counter that, I'm gonna go. You already know. I'm going with Sam LaRusso. Go.
Okay.
Sam was kicking ass in the brawl. Love her or hate her, you cannot deny she was putting everyone on their ass in that brawl. I was very impressed. I knew Sam was a good fighter, but I did not even expect that out of her. So
now you have Jacob and RJ on your team as well.
Yeah, that was what I was going to. But also, we know the senseis can work with Sam. Chosen and Daniel, probably both their favorite students is Sam. Mm-hmm. We know Robbie and Sam got that chemistry. Hawk and Sam have been together on the same team for a while now. Axel and Sam, that might be a little love drama bullshit, but we might need a little bit of that. You know?
Absolutely. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to go with Sensei Kim.
Ooh.
Because we got her student Quan on their side. And okay, yeah. The Quan, and I think she could tame Zara a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Zara is very much like a earlier season Tori. So
she really is. Yeah, absolutely.
And we know what happened with that. She became more balanced. So yeah, I could see that.
Excellent work.
Excellent work. No, but the thing is though, Sam and Miguel on opposite teams and Axel on Sam's team, like it's a lot. That's a lot of
it's
love drama.
It's back to season 2 again.
Yeah. Miguel doesn't have much friends on your team.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
You know what? This man impressed me in season 6 and 5, but I think a lot more in 6. I'm going with Kenny Payne. Because when they brought him in, he was kicking ass. I think he's I honestly maybe could have picked him above Hawk at this point. I think during the tournament, for the small amount of time he was in it, he was kicking ass. And he brought a lot to that team. And of course, you know, his original mentor, Robbie's on the team, you know. Mike Barnes also, I think Mike Barnes also liked Kenny. He kept saying during episode 4, he's like, nice job, Kenny. No one ever catches the chicken. Kenny caught the chicken. That's my logic.
All right. That's very good. And now I feel like I got to go this route because I can't afford you to have another team up on your team. I'm going to go with Sean.
Ooh.
I got to break up the brothers.
Brother versus brother. We got a few of that. Robbie versus Miguel, Sean versus Kenny.
Oh, you also got Kevin makes a great point. You got Sam and Axel on the same team.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Someone messes with Sam, he's gonna go crazy again. Okay. I feel like it's a little disrespectful leaving Chris on the board, but like I don't need him. You know, I don't need him. I gotta go with Tori. I gotta go with Tori. Obviously, but like that's a little like she's a great fighter, obviously, but she's still a wild card. Like you don't know, she could switch up any time. I feel like what she did this season.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Like
it's not a bad pick.
Yeah, I mean, it's just if she can just get her shit together, be balanced. She works with her boyfriend, works with Sam, works with Daniel. Like,
I feel like I'm adding a bunch of lunatics on the same team.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm adding Kreese, man. Kreese.
Oh, God.
I got to add Kreese. You know, I mean, he's got Sensei Kim. He's got Quan. Granted, he got the motherfucker killed. We saw at the end of season 6, Johnny still cares for Kreese. So maybe there's a little bit of mending that's going to happen there.
I mean, I feel like someone on your team could just pull out a gun at this point and shoot everyone.
Yeah.
That's how much of a wild card they are. But
it makes a great point. I got the Suicide Squad over here, dude. Yeah. No defense. We got no defense.
This is scary. Dude. It is scary going up against this team. There's like very little heart to this team. You have Johnny, Miguel, but yeah, that's crap.
Oh man, this is interesting.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not picking that old man. I'm telling you all right now, I don't care. I'm not picking him.
I might end up with him, to be honest.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Yoon.
Oh, okay.
I feel like out of all the Cobras, the Korean Cobras, he's the most balanced. I feel. We saw a lot of heart to him, even if it was little scenes in the tournament. Like he ran over the Tori, make sure she's okay. He's not as crazy as Quan. Yeah, I like that pick with Yoon. But also, he's going against Sensei Kim, Kreese. He doesn't have any friends on my team, really.
Yeah, he's kind of just a
besides Tori. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stick with. He's got some friends on my team. We know he's already in cahoots with a couple of them. Dennis de Guzman. He's got
Good pick.
beaten by Daniel multiple times, so I don't think he's gonna fare very well against any of your senseis. But I think for what my team is working with right now, he fits that puzzle.
Yeah, I definitely think that was the right pick because even if he can't beat these guys, like he can help pull some strings behind the scenes with Terry.
Yes.
So I think that was the right pick.
Now
look who we got.
Some jabronis.
I mean, I gotta go with the best one fight. Probably the best fighter here is, besides the old man, but I'm not picking him. Dimitri.
Okay.
I mean, he got the Binary Brothers together. He works with Robbie and Sam. Daniel's his OG sensei. Chosen Mike could, as long as he shuts the F up about MIT, we're chilling. And I think he's done with that.
Yeah, him and Hawk were on the same page by the end of episode 10, so I think that was a good pick. Okay, so now I'm going to go with Devin strictly because you got Johnny, who's her best sensei. You got her former sensei in Terry, and I think her and Sensei Kim had some good moments, but I'll take it. I will take it.
No, that is true. Yeah, I do forget about that. Sensei Kim, really liked her.
Yeah.
And really saw the potential in her. Good pick. I mean, I feel like I don't think that's happening, right? I feel like we need some comedy on our team. We need, for when it gets really dark and depressing, we need someone to lighten up the mood. So I'm gonna go with Kyler.
Ooh.
Obviously, I feel like everyone on this team, if they ever had beef with him, now they just see him as a total joke and clown, and he can make them laugh. So yeah, just to lighten up the mood a little, because I have a feeling it's gonna get a little dark.
Very true. Very true. I'm actually going to make a pick that you wouldn't have ever thought, and it's strictly a tactical pick because it's going to mess with your whole team, or at least a big part of your team. And I am going with Anthony LaRusso on my team to throw a wrench with Daniel, to throw him off Sam. It's going to throw them all off because he's going to be guns a-blazing. Look who he's got for teachers. Johnny, Wolf, Silver. Look who his peers are. Zara, Quan. Anthony might pick up a knife. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, you're taking his son. You're taking his son. You took the man's son. So yeah, if Anthony can reach his father's abilities, then that was a good pick. I was like, first I was like, good, take them off the board, but you make an interesting point. Okay, now look at this squad. Look at this group of 4.
Ain't no way.
Now the tables have turned.
No way.
All right. I know what the memes want me to pick for. I think the memes want me to pick Bert. But if I'm going, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it for the memes. Picking Bert.
Bertie. Oh boy. Okay. That's an interesting one. I mean, he's missing his sensei though. That's the only thing. He's missing Johnny.
That's true.
And also with Kyler, he may have mended things with the Binary Bros, but has he mended things with Sam?
I know. I was hoping you wouldn't bring that up.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
That's true.
All right. Okay. Now, I don't care about freaking Tweedledum and Tweedledumbass over here, but I don't care much for Master Kim at this stage of his life, but he's got all that wisdom up here. He's got Miyagi wisdom flipped on a dime. So I'm going with Master Kim. I think he's got some big time secrets. And yeah, he might not be able to physically fight, but he's got the knowledge and the deadly mind to attack your team.
Your team's gonna be evil, man.
Yeah.
Your team's gonna be evil. Like that's no mercy to the T. Also he has the 2 students who he trained, 3 actually, Silver, Kreese, and Kim.
And Johnny. Or no, he didn't train.
Well,
Johnny.
yeah, well they passed it on to Johnny, so yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh.
That was a good pick, actually.
All right.
Well, I feel like we know who. I'm not picking P-Brass. I'm picking Chris. Who is the better one of the 2?
Wow, what a penis breath.
I mean, you don't need to take. You can leave him out.
I'll take him to make us some t-shirts. That's about it.
To bring the Gatorade.
But all right, guys, these are our picks for the Dojo draft. If you're looking for synergy working together, you got TCK's team and like balance of offense and defense. But if you want clear, like throat cut, no mercy, that's my team. But
yeah,
this is an interesting, very interesting.
I think the first time we did this all those years ago, I think your team won, just for the context.
Yes. So I'm trying to think of a way for it to do it unbiasedly, like an unbiased poll, how we could do that.
I mean, there might not be a way. You might just have to put it on your channel and do a poll.
I might even just have Jacob do. I'll do it, but I'll have you share it to your community tab too.
Okay.
I don't think they'll be too biased. I think they'll be pretty mellow. If it's like a landslide, then we'll have to do it somewhere else. If it's close though, I think it'll be fair. But yeah, I don't know.
This is close, I feel like, because like there's 2 opposite ends of what we're going for, but it works for what we're going for.
I had a clear-cut plan until you chose Axel. Then I was like, my mind.
Really, what were you gonna do?
My goal was to have Axel and Miguel, or Axel and Robbie, like you did, and but I don't know how that would have gone for me.
Yeah,
I think the last time I had more senses than you as well. But yeah, exactly what Jacob says, guys. Vote for your favorite team, not your favorite streaming guy.
Yeah,
that's what it should be. Just who you think in an all-out fight between all 24 of these guys, my 12 versus TCK's 12. Who's coming out on top?
Who's the most left standing?
Yeah.
What team would win the Saikai Taikai if it had all these people? If it had 12 people?
Yeah, a lot of people. Jacob says it's hard. CVO thinks it's a tough pick.
No, this is really tough.
Even Gian. I really don't know. Like, and I'm exuberating no bias right now. Like,
I feel like if we do it this way, if we had our senseis fight each other, and obviously you have more.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you'd win the sensei battle. I feel like I'm leaning more towards my team for the students battle.
Mm-hmm.
So that it makes it really even. But also chemistry, you got to put all these different factors into it. You got to put chemistry, how well they work together, any off the mat drama that would play into it.
Yeah, Cameron, there's 14 per team. My bad. I left off Kreese and Miguel on accident. But yeah, I'm gonna put this on my community tab. TCK will share it to his. Make sure you vote and even leave a comment why you chose which team you did, because I'm curious to see what factors that you guys think of outside of what we're and people in the chat are saying. It's gonna be interesting.
You know what we could do to make it a less biased, if there is any bias, for people who aren't watching the stream. You could just put the teams, like not even our names, and you could be like team 1, team 2. Which team do you think's better?
Oh, yeah, that's a great choice or great idea. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'll rename. What I'll do is I'll take a screen grab of this of the tier maker and just put team 1, team 2, and take our names off.
Yeah.
And do a screen grab.
Some people will know. If you tuned in and watch, you'll know.
Yeah. Yeah. But we're trusting all of you guys to be unbiased. But
yes.
Yeah, like I said, when you're voting, put in the comments why you voted for which team. And yeah, there's going to be plenty more of these. We just talked about it in our Kings of Pop Culture group. We're going to do so many different. I think RJ is going to go up against Jacob, and then we're going to do a bunch of other matchups. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to
be Kings of Pop Culture Saikai Taikai.
Yeah, this is just round 1. So whoever wins between me and Noah are going to move on, and it's going to be like a big bracket type thing.
This is setting up the spinoff.
But guys, thank you all so much for watching. Going to be doing some more live streams in the future. TCK, thank you for joining me as always. We're going to have to do another one of these after season 6 is done.
And another 4 years.
Another 4 years. Yes, I'll be 30 years old. You'll be what, 22 years old?
Like 22, 21, yeah.
We'll be grown, or I'll be an old man. You'll be drinking a beer.
I'll be able to drink.
Yes.
We'll share a course banquet.
Yes. Guys, thank you for joining, and we'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to vote.
Vote.